Alright, so let's talk about XRP and what it actually is, because this crypto gets mentioned all the time, but a lot of people still don't really understand how it works. XRP is the native cryptocurrency of the XRP Ledger, which was created by Ripple Labs with one main goal in mind: making global payments faster, cheaper, and more efficient. Unlike Bitcoin, which was designed as a decentralized alternative to money and relies on mining, XRP was built specifically to move value across borders in seconds. Think of it less like digital gold and more like a high-speed bridge currency that connects different financial systems around the world. The XRP Ledger is a decentralized blockchain, but it doesn't use proof of work or proof of stake. Instead, it uses something called a consensus algorithm, where a network of trusted validators agree on transactions every few seconds. Because there's no mining involved, transactions are incredibly fast and cost almost nothing, usually a fraction of a cent, and the network can handle thousands of transactions per second. That's a huge difference compared to Bitcoin or Ethereum, which can get slow and expensive during high demand. Now, one important thing to understand is that all XRP tokens were created at the start, with a total supply of 100 billion. A large portion of that supply was allocated to Ripple Labs, which is why XRP often gets criticized for being too centralized. Ripple's argument is that holding XRP allows them to develop partnerships with banks, payment providers, and financial institutions, using XRP as a liquidity tool. In practice, XRP can be used to instantly convert one currency into another without the need for multiple intermediaries. For example, instead of converting dollars to euros through several banks and waiting days for settlement, a payment provider could convert dollars to XRP, send it across the world in seconds, and convert it into euros on the other side. This is why Ripple focuses so heavily on enterprise adoption rather than everyday retail payments. XRP itself isn't just about speculation. It's meant to be used as a utility token within this payment ecosystem. Every transaction burns a tiny amount of XRP as a fee, which helps protect the network from spam. Over time, this slightly reduces the total supply, although the effect is very small. One more thing that makes XRP unique is its ongoing legal and regulatory story, especially in the United States, which has played a massive role in how people perceive the project. Supporters believe that if XRP becomes widely adopted by financial institutions, its demand and value could increase significantly. Critics argue that competition from stablecoins, central bank digital currencies, and other blockchains could limit its future. At the end of the day, XRP is not trying to replace Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's aiming to solve a very specific problem: making international money transfers as fast and seamless as sending an email. And whether it succeeds depends on real-world adoption, regulation, and how the global financial system evolves.